Namaste, good morning. Namaste, Gopal Bhaiya. Namaste, all the colleagues for us. Welcome to the morning session. That's good.
नमस्ते भैया.
Ji Bhaiya. Namaste, Amresh Patil Bhaiya.
नमस्ते भैया, नमस्ते सुनील भाई, नमस्ते गोपाल जी, नमस्ते सभी को.
Namaste. So here I will give you a brief introduction and then you can put your sharing with him. So Amresh S. Patil Bhaiya, he is an associate professor in the Department of Civil Engineering in PDA College of Engineering, Ivan E. Shahi, Kalaburgi, Karnataka. He has joined University of Value uh, proposals with the introductory workshop in March 2022, and Bhaiya attends the weekly meeting. Bhaiya takes a few roles in the meetings, and he is the regional coordinator of Southwestern region. He is also active in PPI calling and many other volunteering activities. Bhaiya conducted workshops, introductory workshop, um, leadership development program, etc. at his college already. And he is teaching UHP content at his college and very instrumental in taking on the proposals of UHP at his college and in the state of Karnataka. So with this brief introduction, I welcome Amresh Patil Bhaiya for the sharing in the morning session. Bhaiya, over to you now. Thank you.
Yeah. So, namaste Sunil ji for giving the beautiful introduction, and I take over from there where Bhaiya has left. So basically, I was a teacher for helping PG students in civil engineering department. I am 57 years of age with having wife Sudha as a housemaker and two daughters, Shreya doing her post-graduation in computer science, and Priya is preparing for her NEET exams to seek admissions for the medical college. Presently, we four are living in the new house, new dwelling since last year. Parents are staying with the younger brother. We are three brothers, two sisters. Two brothers are in at different places. One is in US and other is in UK. And both sisters are there in the in-laws places. My journey, as Bhaiya stated, I had started since March 2022. And from then onwards, till the month of May 2022, I had done all refresher 1, refresher 2, back to back, seeing that this content is trying to help me to fulfill that aspiration, which I was not aware before UHV. Then I started joining this morning session, but it was very difficult to bring it to practice. So this morning session has helped to verify those proposals of what is being heard in the content. And then I started to participate as a volunteer in this UHV activities. Now, coming to morning exercise, one, observing the self by the self, be aware, observe your imagination at this moment. This is not there, as I said, even from 5th batch up to 7th, 8th, 9th batch, but I used to always share that I am able to see my imagination or my feelings part. But I would say truly to understand this, it has taken some 3 to 4 batches. Some might be from 10th batches onwards, I started some glimpses, but this is becoming clearer and clearer now. So, for example, right now, if I'm asking, if I'm looking at my own imagination, I would say that had a desire to get up at 5 a.m. So if I'm looking at that, this was a desire, but if I'm looking at the feeling part, it was there to have or to work towards this understanding part. So that was there in me. So I am aware of my imaginations most of the time, but I do slip because I do go with the outside behavior or somebody's words, and then I get disturbed. Is the feeling that you have at this moment naturally acceptable to you? Yes, this step helps me to check the feeling part, because I'm able to see this feeling part is a settled one, which is looking at the purpose. Otherwise, we most of the time, or I used to always ponder upon my thoughts where that I would not be able to catch the feeling part. So this was happening, but recent days it is becoming clearer and clearer. That is what I'm able to see. Are you in harmony, happy, and with the feelings that you have at this moment? Only when I am aware, I am able to see that harmony. Otherwise, or I will be in the state of unhappiness. So, for example, that I said that I I wanted to understand. So understanding, when I'm trying to say, I'm trying to relate to get respect from the others. So that is one of the part. Now, when I am not able to see that harmony within, I will be trying to put efforts. How do I get that respect part? So that is what I am able to see. Now, coming to fourth number step, who decided the feeling that you have at this moment? Did you decide or someone else? So the situation outside decided it. Yeah. If at all I am not aware, I think that the other and the outside situation is directing me to be in the present state what I am. But when I'm observing, I have the clarity that the disturbance is there outside, or somebody has said something, but I am there to decide the feeling part. So this is getting clearer only when I'm at the level of the pure observer. That is what was possible, and I can hold my feelings, and I am responsible for that feeling part. On what basis did you decide the feeling you have at this moment? So checking the source is what the whatever the proposal that we heard, that the sources are there for me to look in the content of imagination, that the precondition and sensations. So whenever I go with these two, I am there in opposition, and only when I am there with the asking the question myself, that what is there natural acceptable, then it becomes better. Like if I am conditioned that all should appreciate me and write a few lines after this sharing part, then I am enslaved. If at all I have been able, if I'm able to see that the other is similar to me and they go with their understanding and all are living with a different competence of understanding, then this becomes better for me. This is what I'm able to see. If at all I have the right understanding of the relationship, harmony and coexistence, my conduct is definite, or my or it is all depend upon my sanskar. So which feelings are naturally acceptable to you? The feeling of relationship only, and the harmony or the coexistence. So, for example, if I'm considering that because I am heading the construction department, also I am able to see, I'm expecting that things could happen as per my planning. I expect class fourth employees need to do the work as per my planning. Yesterday only I had this feeling of opposition when I went, that the all the disturbed aspect, when I'm able to see that no work was in progress in the way I had planned, then I was in opposition for a while and I was not able to see that relationship. But when I am asking this question myself, that what is that is innate in me, then what is that I want, then it was better. I just tried to hold that to with myself and try to make some different program rather than getting disturbed. That was I was able to see. If at all we explore within to understand relationship, that is what is the core. If I'm able to understand and live in line with natural acceptance, that harmony is there in this moment and this moment can be extended. That is what I am seeing in these days of my transaction. Ensuring that the feeling that you have at this moment is in line with the feeling of relationship, harmony, or coexistence of or otherwise. So when I'm able to understand that relationship, these three bigger words, that what is that relationship? Relationship, if at all I'm having that clarity that it is between one self to the other self, then I am not disturbed. If I'm seeing that relationship at the body level, if I'm able to differentiate the people at the body, then I am getting disturbed. I am having this clarity now. And the harmony is not the excitement that what I mostly make the program for, but it is the harmony within. This is becoming clearer in these days. And I'm able to see this coexistence in completeness, and that I am there and the other is also there. The other units are there. I am in coexistence. This is becoming clearer and clearer. Having great understanding of the reality should be the focus within. So that is what is there happening nowadays. And then I am in harmony, or I am comparing the events and the outcomes based, which then I am in contradictory. So because I am trying to have those expectations as per my liking. So something is not happening to my liking, then I am drifted. This is what is there I am able to see in this part of my living. Coming to the second exercise, that is observing the body by the self. I am in space, the body is in space. I am able to see both these units with clarity through their activities, needs, and responses. For example, I'm able to see the imagination, which is in space, and the body is also in space. This space is helping me to receive the sensations from the body and from receive the sensations from self to the body. So this is more clearer now in these days. I transact informations with the body through space from time to time as and when required. Yes, I getting communicated by the sensation from the body, and the body is communicated by the informations from me only when I feel it is necessary. For example, I had a sensation of back pain. I found it to be due to my extra travel. I was, with this understanding, did not panic. I planned to rest for the body. I am one who decides what instructions are to be passed to the body and what sensations are to be read from the body. This is improving day after day when I decide to observe my sensations and and see what instructions I am passing to the body. Not always, but most of the time. For example, when I'm taking a class, I see the students. Some students got get disturbed. If I'm able to hold with their only act outside, then I am disturbed. I try to give one for one reaction and other reaction. Like I try to punish them. I try to ask them to get out. But if I'm able to see their feeling part, there might be they have there is some expectations out. Like I have my own feelings. Not in line with natural acceptance, then the other is also there disturbed. So there is something that's happening within, and I'm trying to see that the response is there from my side, trying to help them the way I can do in that classroom without pinpointing them that okay you are got disturbed, or you are there something doing for yourself. So that is what is happening in these days. While reading the sensation, I am not the sensation. I can read the sensation taking place in the part of the body from where I am at a distance from the sensation. There is a distance between the self and body. So this is becoming better because when I am there in the sensation, I'm not able to read that. So that is clearer. So this is clear for me and helping me to take care of the body with self-regulation, not having more than required, by which I have reduced my weight by about 8 kgs. And after being connected to this content, I'm able to keep good health most of the time for the past 3 years. So my interaction with the body or the outside world is by the way of sensation. I read the sensation by decision, giving meaning to the sensation. My reaction or response depends upon my sanskar. Yes. For example, other day, daughter fell from the cot. She was in pain earlier. I used to get panic, used to make different programs for her treatment. But now, with seeing that the height she where she fell was about just 2 feet, so the body being an orderly system, I gave a proposal to give rest to the body. By afternoon, she was fine, and she called me to my workplace that okay, daddy, I am fine. So I am able to see without the medication, she was better. So this is able to what meaning I'm giving to the sensation is clearer nowadays. I tend to react in my sanskar is based on assumptions. Yes, I am very clear that I decide my feelings right or wrong based or happy or unhappy based on the external inputs. I react. This is clear. For example, my wife has to do what I say, that is what is my assumption. So then fulfilling all my needs without asking her. So many times I think like that. But if I'm able to see that I respond only when my sanskar is based on understanding. What is that understanding? I continue to remain in harmony with the right understanding. My feeling remains natural. That is what is there. And according to the natural human nature, I continue to be in the state of happiness. So, for example, wife is also an human, knowing that wife is a human being and she is also working with her own priority, then I'm able to understand and make a program for mutual happiness. This is becoming clearer these days. If you can see that the happiness is your innate nature, then what is your program to ensure it? So trying to be aware all the moment so that the content of content of imagination is guided by right understanding and right feeling. How much of the program is for trying to get favorable effect, sensation, or the feelings from outside? Earlier, I was working for this most of the time, but now these favorable feelings, times I do that, but still that favorable feelings from others, I am still not carving much. I am not working for that nowadays. But being unaware, I try to do that. how much of the program is keeping in focus the self and how much of the program is keeping in focus of the body. So 70% is there nowadays for the self and 30% is for the body. This is, I'm having this clarity. For the program keeping self in focus, it is based on the precondition or sensation, few moments. For example, expecting good work from all the subordinates, as I just said. If at all, if I am looking at my natural acceptance, not most of the time, solution, I am now take that problem from where it is and try to work for the solution. That is solution centric approach is there, taking on the situation, the what I can do at this moment, what can be better at this moment. That is what is focus, and that focus is through that guidance of right understanding, relationship, and the priorities kept for the physical facilities is the third. The commitment is there from my side, and how much time you are you can the time you devote for developing the right understanding and the feeling. Most of the time, that is what I would say. But sometimes when I'm not aware, I'm drifted, definitely. How much time you can devote for the social responsibility emerging out of this natural uh, naturally. So only with the present commitment. So few assignments like helping the family members is on the priority, and also the extended family. Wherever I try to go, wherever I am able to see that there is a scope of putting up these proposals, I try to do. But I'm still, earlier it was still in an excitement mode, but I'm holding myself that everyone takes their own time. But it is for me to understand and work for the mutual happiness. That is in the focus. At least you can devote 2 hours is what is there in the sheet. But I am trying to do the best most of these 2 hours in a day to devote myself for this content. With this, I would say thanks for everyone for patient hearing and giving this opportunity. And I'm fully filled with gratitude to all my mentors, my co-explorers, whoever have guided me to help my exploration part. And everyone, I know everyone has contributed. It's only then I'm able to see this reality as it is today. So once again, thank you. Thank you, Bhaiya. Hope I was audible.
Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Thank you, Bhaiya, for this nice and crisp sharing. You have tested all the steps, I would say, very nicely. And I could see from my association with you that you are very calm. Though you speak very fast and speak a lot of things, still I can see that you are trying to find solutions to every problem that is coming in front of you, like the examples which you narrated today, as well as in my own experience from our association at PDA College or otherwise. Nice, Priya. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you.
If there are some questions by any correspondents, you can raise your hand. Mic will be passed to you. So we have, yes, yes,
Yeah.
Priya.
Namaste, Amresh. Namaste to all my co-explorers. They are very nice and simple and a lot of clarity in your understanding from your sharing. It reveals. I have a small question that because of you, EHV, the behavioral change in you, do you have any comments from your family members, your wife and anybody?
Yeah, but the comments might be there within. They have not expressed much, but I'm seeing that glimpses that how I am now sharing with whatever is happening around. I'm not a spectator now. Somewhere something is happening. I'm there to participate. This is what is evident, and I know that no human being ever expects any opposition, and they always expect this coexistence, or they expect that the fulfillment in the relationship that is there. Then it is evident, but they are not expressing. I'm holding myself that I'm a changed person. I do tell about myself, but the other is still holding. That's what I'm able to see. But it is there in the colleagues that they say always, but they see it for very short duration. Abhay. That might be there because we always try to behave better with the outsiders. With the family within, it is always a challenge. That's what I'm able
Yes.
to. Yeah. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you for the question.
Thank you. Dear. Thank you.
So, Amresh Bhaiya, your daughters are there with you, Priya and
No, today, yes, both are facing their exams, Bhaiya, so they were reading, and so then they are not there with me today.
okay. I think last time they also shared something.
Yes, Bhaiya, yeah, they shared, and now what is happening, Bhaiya, is every day, or at least an alternate day, or once in a week, at least we sit together and ask what has happened in the day where we slipped in that event in every day, and what could be the other solution, and what was the reason for the disturbance. This is all happening now. So this is what we are sharing together as an unit.
I want to know, Bhaiya, how much your unconditional uh, feelings with the as a body.
Yeah. Feeling with the body, see, the sensations are always being coming from the body, but what it is my priority. What is important at this moment is that my imagination outside, or related to the work, or within the body. I am reading on my own priority, and with self regulation, this sensation is helping me to make an appropriate decision, or the way I need to help. That is what is help is nurture, protect, and rightly utilize. If I'm able to see these aspects related to my coexistence with the body, then it is fine. There's nothing like any specific condition. One I want to read, it is my own priority. This is, I have that clarity nowadays.
Now, may I request Gopal Bhaiya to give his comments regarding Amresh Bhaiya sharing. Gopal Bhaiya, over to you now.
नमस्ते भैया.
Namaste bhaiya, namaste ji.
So last time भैया, you along with Shreya and
Priya,
Priya.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have remembered your family sharing, and
Thank
that
you, bhaiya.
time I also felt very happy to
Yes.
see all of you together.
Yes.
And today I also can see, you know, that your sharpness to observe is increasing.
Yes, bhaiya. Yes.
जी. And
Thank you.
the incidents that you shared, how you are able to manage your feelings at workplace also,
Yeah.
that is very important.
Yes.
And gradually people around you, uh, maybe family members and people around you at workplace, are getting comfortable from your behavior,
Yeah.
and it is happening because of your observation.
Yes.
The purpose of morning session is to make our observation sharp,
Yeah.
and the more we observe, the more we feel comfortable within,
Yes, bhaiya.
and that is happening very well Bhaiya in you.
Yes.
So nice Bhaiya, and keep it up, and best wishes from my side.
Yeah.
Maybe next time you will share with your family members again.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yes.
जी.
Yeah.
Thank you Bhaiya.
Thank you,
Namaste.
bhaiya. Yeah, I would also say, Bhaiya, Gopal Bhaiya, in the last days, I was able to connect myself with the third reality, that what you said, the sharing part, in the sharing, or in the way you explained that the space is there, and now I am able to connect myself to the third reality, and the coexistence can be there with the self and that space where that is in continuity. I am having this clarity now, that how, why is this self is in continuity. So I'm now working towards that, Bhaiya. And that was really an eye-opening for me. I was connected only in the last days of this 12th batch. This is what that clarity has got better to me about the content. And now I need to experience that. I had verified, but
जी.
I need to only validate. Yes, Bhaiya. Very nice, Bhaiya.
जी भैया, nice भैया. So as time passes, our ability to receive the content increases.
Yes, Bhaiya.
So
Yeah. Every day I'm receiving something or the other new from co-explorers or from yourself. So I'm really connected to the content always. Yeah. This is on
जी.
priority, Bhaiya, for me. Yeah.
Yes भैया. Nice भैया. नमस्ते भैया.
Namaste. Namaste ji. Namaste.
Thank you, Gopal Bhaiya, for those valuable comments.